Hello and welcome to Tantrum House Studio Awesome. I'm Katie.
And I'm Ryan, and today we're going to take a look at the Oops, You Did It Again expansion and the bigger, geekier box for the Smash Up game by AEG.
So both of these are great additions to the Smash Up line. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the components and the things that you'll get in these sets.
The bigger, geekier box brings you lots of storage space and 2 new factions. And the Oops, You Did It Again expansion brings 4 factions.
2 of the factions from Oops, You Did It Again are the Cowboys and the Samurai, which both focus on dueling.
The new dueling mechanic has 2 cards face off against each other. Each player then reveals another card from their hand. If it's an action, they get to play it, but if it's a minion, it goes back in their hand.
Another faction from Oops, You Did It Again is the Vikings. They focus on pillaging. Their cards allow them to take cards from other players' hands or decks and then play them as if they were their own.
The 4th faction from Oops, You Did It Again are the Ancient Egyptians. This faction focuses on burying cards to play later.
When you bury a card, you are able to lay a card face down on a base. That card now cannot be affected by other cards. At the beginning of each turn, you can unbury one of your cards. As it flips over, it also takes effect.
The bigger, geekier box has 2 factions as well, the Smash Up All-Stars, as well as a return of the Geek faction from the original big, geeky box.
The real reason to actually get the bigger, geekier box is the storage space. It also comes with a rule book that has all of the rules up until that point, and it comes with a place to store your tokens. Well, we've already inserted some of our pieces here. There's also a great place for it to pull out, nice easy handles, and tons of storage space for all your cards. Also comes with these great plastic pieces that are the dividers that will show you which card you're looking at.
So this is how some of our experimenting with this went. I actually got beat thoroughly by Ryan, but I did enjoy some of the new additions to this, some of the new rules. The burying of the cards was really neat. It was just a really interesting way to get more minions out there really fast. The duels were pretty interesting. I wish I could have used those better, but I never could do it well because Ryan had the Viking set and he kept stealing my good cards.
Yeah, the Vikings may be my new favorite faction. I'm definitely a zombies man. Everybody knows the zombies are really powerful from the base game, but the Vikings definitely vie for their affection in my heart because
I'm not going to let him play them
There's something about being able to, just take a card from somebody's deck or from their hand, especially from their hand, that just messes them all up. And
yes, it does.
Those were some of the most powerful cards I got to play because I got to do something and play one of their powerful cards that they'd been holding on to for later. And then I also really liked in this game the artwork. They did a really good job on just keeping it cohesive, even though there was different artists that were working on it. They were all cohesive to the game as a whole. And they also had little Easter eggs on the cards where they were referencing some of the original games. Especially in the bigger, geekier box, the Smash Up All-Stars faction is just a really clever way of showing all the different factions that we've had up to this point and putting them together into one. I really like that as well.
Yeah, I would have to agree with him on the art. It's very pretty. And I did enjoy all those Easter eggs. There's also a lot of just like pop culture kind of stuff, as we've come to expect from a lot of the Smash Up cards. So
Yeah.
I enjoyed seeing this.
We're going to get a lot of use out of the bigger, geekier box because up to this point, we've been stuffing all of our factions up into the original box, and it's just overflowing, breaking at the seams. So we'll definitely get a lot of great use out of that as well.
Yes.
Tantrum House gives these 2 products, Oops, You Did It Again, and the bigger Geekier Box for Smash Up, 2 thumbs up. Doop doop da 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 doop doop.
What am I saying about it?